If you're an OG of this channel, you might have seen this short, in which I asked you, my viewers, to choose Pokemon for my next Nuzlocke. And despite my low subscriber count, you provided. Some picks were awesome, and others really weren't. But at least it's creative. Well, having a low variety and some alpha Pokemon wasn't enough. So I decided to up my rule set. Besides my usual hardcore set that's on screen right now, I decided to use the amount of Pokemon in my party equal to that of the next gym leader, ban EVs and effectively delete them in PKX, and since I've never played Pokemon Diamond before, only Platinum, I banned looking up the fight changes in advance, except for the Elite Four, because obviously. And the Pokemon got named after the people who suggested them. So, if I butcher the pronunciation of your username, I'm sincerely sorry. Also, subscribe for more nerdy Pokemon content like this. It really helps me out a lot. Since not all the Pokemon suggested were naturally in the game, I decided to start with a full box, keep in mind the party rule. And for the abilities and natures, I flipped a coin or generated a random number to have some variety in my runs. That should be all the questions. Wait, what? Why is this video getting uploaded in June when the short was from March? I don't have an excuse. I started the run by naming my rival YouTube, because it seems it's been that way since I started this channel. And to pick my starter, that's supposed to be a Gligar. Here, let me fix it for you. Is that better? Alright, Salamandi was the first pioneer. And look at that, a full box of some premium Pokemon, all level 1s for my liking. Since Roark has 3 Pokemon, I was allowed to add 2 more to my starter, but that would be too easy. Tangela and Miltank it is. Then I got some sick watch, and had to pick Axe to grind with Roark. It's because he's a miner and they use pickaxes? No more stupid puns? Okay. Cole. Anyway, Karel just swept the floor with Geodude and Onyx, but Cranidos needed some other strength to take down. So Miltank with the most accurate nickname ever joined in, just to growl before Karel absorbed the opponent for an easy first badge. That's Gym 1. Afterwards, I added Tentacool and the combee. And after grinding for hours and beating some K-pop stands, I got to Mars. The terrifying, condom-wearing maniac, destroying casual Pokemon Nuzlocks. Her Zubat got stomped by Peter, and I wanted to finish him off with Salamandi, so I could knock the berry off her Perugly. But this random-ass AI used Toxic, and the incoming knockoff didn't even kill it. Peter got the job done, and then very easily 1v1'd Garfield's uglier sister, and so we proceeded to Eterna City, where I met up with Cynthia. And yeah, there was a gym challenge and all that stuff too, but who cares? I eventually found the coconut head looking gym leader and was ready to show her my super weak, small... After a single gust, Cherubi decided to use Leech Seed, so I had to switch regardless. Pokenerd it was. Thanks to his ability Liquid Ooze, Leech Seed basically works like poison. Cherubi safeguarded, and I decided to set up Toxic Spikes, hoping the Turtwig would come out after safeguard. Cherubi started to set up with Growl, but a single acid crit was enough to knock him out, dooming my spike strategy. Turtwig came out and acid did almost half, as his Razor Leaf did way too much for my liking. And it was time for Big Griggy to get some action, as he got crit turn 1 and served it right back, killing Turtwig. Roserade then stunned the most lethal member of my party, and he stayed fully paralyzed. Magical Leaf wasn't doing enough, and Big Griggy proved his name right by getting a second crit gust, but the berry got Razorade back to green. Roserade then went for Poison Sting, as another gust brought her back to yellow. So I switched Peter to tank a Magical Leaf and miss a KO on the opposing flower, enabling Gardenia to heal. Another Stomp was barely over half, so I decided to cheese with some milk. Eventually, Roserade paralyzed my poor female Peter, and she didn't like that, so one Magical Leaf later, Roserade was composted. I infiltrated the Team Galactic HQ, and very stupidly ran into the Jupiter fight with a half-baked team. And let me tell you, it showed. Zubat fell down relatively easy, but the Skuntank was the real trouble. Her spamming smokescreen and then poisoning my team with poison gas proved more than I could handle. None of my Pokemon could do enough damage, and eventually Beast Gamer the Ghastly fell to a Night Slash. Salamandy then hung on 1 HP from poison, but I stupidly switched, and even despite his best efforts, Skuntank's poison then ate through Karel, and Salamandy had nowhere to run, even missing her last move. And thus, attempt 1 ended. This time, I actually landed Scrappy on Miltank, making Fantina much easier. I also realized I didn't run through my party on attempt 1, so we have the mild Miltank, Peter Griffin, hardy Tentacool, Pokénerd, sassy Tangela, Karel, modest Shellos, King of Goo, impish little ghastly Beast Gamer, naive male combee, Big Griggy, and the timid soon-to-be Ampharos, Wormdeath. Alright, after wasting time on this, let's run through Rourke and Gardenia this time, okay? Turns out, Shellos is an absolute menace to Rourke's team. And just like Jokic with the Lakers, he swept them without time to spare. Condom Lady Scat was also beaten by Peter again, but we all know who's the real GOAT here. So Griggy hit another crit gust to take out the big fat cat with no hat. Gardenia's Cherubi got owned by Pokénerd. Turtwig tried to withdraw, but didn't escape the wrath of Big Griggy. And Roserade flinched before getting curb-stomped by Peter Griffin. I then evolved Wormdeath into Flaffy, and got to some unfinished business. Zubat was once again almost out of it after 1 stomp, but Jupiter tried her own punts, so I mercilessly stomped her bat. But the Skuntank, that was personal. Peter's job was just to grow his attack down, as he missed his first poison cast. He then hit the next one, but I was prepared with the Health Vetcha Berry to cure the poison. Peter then gave some space to King of Goo and his Mud Bombs, which actually lowered the Skunk's accuracy. But the Night Slashes were still flying left and right as the Shellos missed his next move. Another Mud Bomb hit was enough to take Skuntank to wreck, so I switched for Salamandy, the bravest warrior from last time, to take her revenge. And just like Jimmy Butler with the Celtics, she got the job done. I was then told that none of my Pokemon are apparently cute enough. Ma'am, have you seen this thing? How can you even say that? YouTube wanted to challenge me, but this fight was too uneventful to narrate, so let's just fast forward. Beast Gamer finally evolved into Honker, and once I made it to Maylene, I evolved both King of Goo into Gastrodon and Pokénerd into Tentacool, as well as Wormdeath into Ampharos, right in front of her. You know,
despite the fear in her soul.
It seems like it worked, since after 2 Zen sessions, the lead Meditite drowned in a rain-boosted water pulse, sending out Machoke. Water pulse got him to red, as he slowed King of Goo down with a Rock Tomb. Maylene then healed the middle stage brawler, as another water pulse brought her back where she started. 1 Brick Break later, and Machoke went down. Now, it was just the ace Lucario left. With the random AI, this could still cause huge problems. He started with a Metal Claw, as Mud Bomb missed, and then Lucario missed, enabling me to get off a Mud Bomb for a huge damage. Citrus Berry healed some of that health back, and I was worried about a Drain Punch crit, so I switched into Pokénerd. And the AI actually picked Drain Punch, hurting the Lucario even more. Bubble Beam was able to finish it off, and I got straight to the Pastoria gym. After splashing around the gym puzzle, I came face to masked face with Crasher Wake. His team shouldn't pose any trouble to my unsinkable trinity of Wormdeath, Pokénerd, and Karel. He leads with Gyarados. Bite does below 20 damage, and a single Thundershock fries the mighty Seabees. The Electricity Berrying Quagsire is out next, but that's what we have Karel for. He takes a shot of mud to the face and drains the life out of Wooper's older brother. And it's just the Ace Floatzel, and let me tell you, there is a reason why he has 2 L's in his name. Karel eventually 1v1s him for another clean badge. Wormdeath and Peter Griffin also completely shat on YouTube's team, and my second date with Cynthia went really well. I started to get a bit too comfortable, and this happened. Yeah, this double battle was completely avoidable, and running into it with damaged Pokemon almost cost me the run. But surely I learned my lesson and went right into the PC, right? Haha, nope. Oh no. If there wasn't for Peter's milk drinks and the fog, the run would definitely be over by now. I met this very strange blue-haired gentleman who's definitely not up to mischief. Then I took a math quiz and finally evolved Garo into Tangrowth before facing Fantina. She led with Drifblim, so I led with my Scrubby Cow. Strength was not enough for a 2-hit KO, and the air balloon used the scummy minimize, so I was going to be here for a while. The milk drinks kept Miltank's HP in green through the various misses, and the balloon popped, leaving some nasty aftermath on Peter. The Mismagius was pretty annoying too, with the constant rays of confusion. You cannot make this shit up. Peter started to feel like he just watched Skinamarink, so I had to make a lot of switching, which is never good for a battle tempo. And long and behold, it came back to collect, hitting a critical hit Psybeam on Karel for a first death of this attempt. Peter then wiped the floor with Mismagius, as well as the Gengar. But in long-term perspective, this fight was a huge loss for me. Let's just say I'm not a fan. Tina. At least Cynthia tried to cheer me up again. And even more fun was ahead. I could finally beat up YouTube again, because that's the dream. Yeah, Stravia tried her best with Aerial Ice, but triggered static. Get fucked. And got discharged. That's funny. That is like a running joke without me making a running joke. Ponyta suffered similar fate. The newly added Heracross wasn't ready for the strength of my pet cow, and Prinplup is just Vermdeath fodder at this point. Then I took a detour for a single magnet and faced Byron. Just like his son, he leads with something small and pathetic. I meant that Rourke's lead is a small and pathetic Geodude, but then again, Rourke is just as pathetic, so... Bronzor actually crits Beast Gamer with a flash cannon, but dies the next turn. I decide to confuse the Bastiodon and get a self-hit out of it, and then another one. Not that it mattered, since Pokenerd is there to tank all of Bastiodon's moves and clap right back with huge serves. Steelix is last. One serve turns him into Steel X, Mortis. Wait, what? Yeah, puns are not my strong suit. Anyway, now that I can use 4 Pokemon in my party, I quickly went through all the executives and the awesome snow portion of this game, right into the gym of the gym leader who shall not be named. No, seriously, her name escapes me right now. Could you help me out in the comments? She leads with a little Christmas tree. But Peter is nowhere near that mood, so Rock Smash it is. Snower then wastes a turn trying to put down roots, and the second Rock Smash finishes him off. The next one up is Medicham. Wait, hold up. Did I just skip a page? The Ice-type gym leader with a Medicham? Who does this gym leader think she is? The next one up is Medicham, so I switch Peter out for Beast Gamer. But the random AI picks Ice Punch, so no free switch for me, I guess. Then the scum detects and switches for Sneasel. Like, am I just a joke to you?
Yes.
Sneasel gets surfed to death by Pokenerd, and once Abomasnow enters, Poison Jab does about 2/3, and poisons. Then he misses a Grass Whistle and dooms his fate. And so we're back with this annoying, not even Ice type, in fact, Ice Counter, Titanese looking ass. I switch Pokenerd for Vermdeath, since he's the only one who's healthy, and Medicham just bulks up. Floor Spawn does way too much damage for my liking, but Vermdeath hits back with the hard Signal Beam. Then I switch up for Peter Griffin. If you're wondering, why not Gengar? The AI in Diamond and Pearl is purely random, and Miltank lived every single hit except for Force Palm, which were better odds than for Gengar. Ice Punch did exactly half of the remaining HP. I switched into Gengar on a turn Medicham got healed, and a single Shadow Ball ended the horrible nightmare that was this Medicham. Then the roles reversed, as this time, I watched YouTube cry and made fun of his misfortune, while normally it's the other way around. I ran through the Galactic HQ, beating all the NPCs in my way, including a Silcoon, before I got to Cyrus, and this was the last easy Cyrus fight, so I had to enjoy it. Murkrow got murked by Gengar, despite the type disadvantage. Golbat got shocked by Wormdeath, and King of Goo drowned another Sneasel. With that, I moved to Southern, where Gengar just had a feeding frenzy, beating all 3 Pokemon. With the Lake Trio release, it was time for Spear Pillar, and the never-ending journey there. Once I got there, I swept 2 more K-pop stands, and came face to face with the core 3. Cyrus decided that he wants to open an interdimensional portal through space, because what else is there to do on a Friday afternoon, right? Dialga descended, and issued an epileptic seizure on all of us, before YouTube sprinted there to just this one time join my side. Jupiter and Mars led with Bronzors, and YouTube's Munchlax was completely useless. The first Bronzor fell, and Munchlax followed not long after. Peter took down Perugly, and I switched in Wormdeath on the Skuntank to paralyze it. Discharge killed the Golbat and YouTube's Staraptor, but missed the Purple Cat. Thank God Heracross was there to save the day. With both commanders down, I didn't pay attention to this text, and this happened. Oh no, your red chain has crumbled away, huh? You lost all your street credit. Too bad. No more real G Cyrus, I guess. That's too bad. Wait. Fuck you. Well, I mean, that's over, huh? I thought you get to heal, you don't. So it's not like in Platinum, because there's no Distortion World, so we're just fucked. There's no way I can pull this off by any fucking chance, do I? I swear by now my heart skipped a few beats, and the worst fight was still ahead of me. They heal you, cool. Alright, that was... Honchkrow was pretty threatening, so I switched into Wormdeath immediately. Dark Pulse did a decent chunk, and Honchkrow outsped, so Wormdeath was below a third, as he took down the Godfeather. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Please just kill it. Gyarados came out, but I wasn't falling for it. Too bad, I think now it's a random move. I'm still pretty sure it's best to go into Gengar. I got Beast Gamer out on the free EQ and wasted a turn with Sucker Punch. But Gyarados missed an Aqua Tail. I wanted to be obnoxious some more, so I confused the Serpent and hit a Shadow Ball for free. How do you say that word? It's probable, so probability. Right? Oh, he hit himself, cool. Gyarados got his first hit off, but Gengar held. Not gonna kill me, there's no shot this kills me. No shot it kills me. No fucking shot, cool. Cyrus pulled out a Super Potion, but that wasn't enough to save Gyarados. 2 more Shadow Balls just took him out. See ya, Gyarados. Weavile was next, but Peter just took care of him. The final boss, and some could even say the big bad of the fight came out. Please don't hit yourself. Please don't hit yourself now. Now, please don't hit yourself. Yeah, we're fucked. Cool, we're just screwed. Nice. Air Slash? Holy shit, it has that. Fuck. Don't flinch, don't flinch. Don't flinch, 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 don't flinch. Nice, snap out. Fucking goated. Miltank, you're a fucking god. Oh my god, you're sick. I love you, man. Just keep going with the milk drinks because he's not gonna do it again. Cool. I thought he was gonna confuse me again. No flinch. Nice. Oh, it's a random AI, I forgot. Yeah. Cross poison. That's a lot of damage if I'm not mistaken. That was great. Okay, cool. Crit, crit, crit back. Please do it. Crit back, crit back, crit back. Do it, do it. Nope. Sick. Okay, let's speed this up. I slowed myself back up to full and took the Crobat to red, just for Cyrus to full restore him. But Peter, being the goat that he is, took him back down. Please don't hit yourself. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Please just hit through it. Thank you. Oh my god. Kill that fucking asshole. He's not gonna kill it, but please. I'm at my limit. Cross poison crit for 96. Watch it. Almost the highest roll. Cool. We hit through. Seriously. Now I have to gamble. Now I have to gamble again on some hits. Because there's no way I can switch. This game is not real, dude. No crit. No flinch. No self-hit. Please? One time. Oh my god, that's insane. Snap out! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, don't flinch. Don't do it to me. Don't do it. Thank you. I would have brought Denecrul if I knew this was here for a defensive Pokemon. Oh my god. We're past Cyrus. And with that, Cyrus was finally out of the picture. I then met Flint, twice actually, and Volkner during his best Jasmine cosplay. He was the last badge missing from my badge collection, and it was time to collect. Volkner is apparently depressed because he's too good, but I call cap. His lead was Raichu, so King of Goo was ready to rumble. Brick Break didn't do almost anything, but Mud Bomb missed the KO, so I switched for Beast Gamer as Volkner healed. Shadow Ball brought the overgrown Pikachu back to kill range, and Raichu paralyzed with Thunder Wave, which was effective enough to fully paralyze. Raichu started charging faster than a Tesla on crack, so I switched King of Goo back, and after taking another Brick Break, finished the rat off with a serve. I mean 2 serves. Octillery came out, and hold up, wait. An electric type gym leader with a... We've done this bit before, huh? Yo, okay, never mind then. Brimdev takes an Octazooka and throws her a toaster to bait with. Luxray is out next, so Ambipom will be effectively useless. King of Goo takes care of Mufasa's Craghead cousin with Surf, and the monkey's only damaging move is Shockwave, so he just clicks random setup moves before he gets gooed on. With all 6 party members, I surf up to the Pokemon League. And I forgot Waterfall. So I surf up to the Pokemon League, scale the waterfall, run through the Victory Road, and then it's just one more swim against the stream, and we're here. Elite, seriously. How did this guy find me? He was running around with level 19 Starly for fuck's sake. The last battle against YouTube is definitely a step up from last time. The Elite's the Raptor, so Wormdev has to endure a close combat, but thanks to the stat nerfs, one-shots the bird with a loose cable. Snorlax pops up and predicts my switch, but Gengar tanks it and switches into Peter, who's able to win the Battle of the Chonkers. Baiting the Beetle without the juice out next. King of Goo brushes off a Rock Slide and an Aerial Ice for healing that damage with Recover. Eventually, I hit a Muddy Water, and the AI switches into Roserade, which I have the perfect answer for. Or not. Pokénerd takes the Pretty Flower out with a crit Poison Jab, Rapidash with a single Surf, and Mercy kills the Heracross to force the Empoleon in his Sunday's best. Ready for his funeral, I see. Well, Peter doesn't keep him waiting, and with that, we're ready for the Elite Four. The team is led by the MVP, Peter the Miltank, with Wide Lens. Then there's Wormdev the Ampharos, King of Goo the Gastrodon, Beast Gamer the Gengar, Salamandy the Gligar the Could, and for the very end, my Garchomp answer, Pokénerd the Tentacruel. Now, enough stalling, and let's go into the final stretch. Aaron and his squishable bug types are up first. I wonder if he knows what happened the last time someone pulled a bug type team on me in the league. His team in Diamond and Pearl is horrible, even for bug type standards. Dustox is the lead, and Peter returns him back to the cocoon he's once been.
This should be Heracross, and since we outspeed, I will be risking it.
Heracross is the only hard hitter here, and he gets flinched by Zen Headbutt.
It's also a random AI, so it can go for whatever move it chooses. And close combat is the only threatening one. Flinch. Nice.
Aaron is down 2 Pokemon and didn't even get a hit in yet. That forced him to release the bulky Vespiquen. But even she survives a Rock Slide hit on a sliver. Attack order hits and crits the white milk drink as Aaron heals, but with items. Cringe! Vespiquen doesn't get a lucky wrench twice in a row, and Aaron starts throwing up in the corner. Probably just beautifies in his stomach. Well, another one down. Last is Drapion. Return does around a third, and he manages to poison Peter with cross poison.
I have almost like, I think that like 90% poison rate on cross poison in this run.
Rock Slide then procs his berry, and he hits a weak aerial ice. I switch into King of Goo on the most unfortunate move.
Okay, that was the worst move he could have pulled off, but fine. Jesus! Come on! Okay, defrost. Do it. Oh, thank you. Nice. This should kill. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Nice. And that is 1/4 of the Elite Four down.
Yeah, that one shouldn't even count. Some of the Victory Road fights were harder than that. Bertha and her ground types were up next. Her lead in a water-absorbed Quagsire definitely hurt my planning a bit, but I still lead with King of Goo. I went straight for Earthquake as Wooper's older brother just used the common cowardly strategy. EQ hit the next turn as well, but Quagsire held on, so I was sure Bertha healed him next turn. Yep, the Gen 4 health bars are definitely tempting my patience right now. King of Goo became a marksman and hit another one, and then another one. So Quag went back to red, and she double teamed some more. After a few misses, King of Goo finally hit, and finished off the first hiccup in our Elite Four journey. The Pokemon embodiment of a granola bar entered, so I set up Rain for Pokiner to gain some EXP. Hammer Arm crits turn 1, and Sudowoodo gets surfed to death with a crit as well. Hippowdon gets all soggy and goes down, and Golem was just pitiful. And then the other annoying part starts. Whiscash. I go back to King of Goo on a Rock Slide, and after a couple annoying flinch turns, I notice I'm dead to a crit Aqua Tail, and switch into Peter Griffin for a return.
Oh my god, come on. I'm pretty sure she's gonna heal, right? She has Juno. Does she not? Yep. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Stupid fucking Whiscash.
Eventually the fish goes down, and so does Bertha.
I really hoped the Necro would have way more EXP at this point, because I need level 64 on her for Cynthia.
Flint was my last chance to get some EXP for Pokiner.
I guess this run depends on this Rapidash not cooking Solar Beam turn 1. Wait, it cannot. I'm stupid, it cannot do that. When the sun is not up, it cannot use Solar Beam.
But for Rapidash's sunny day, I had to lead with King of Goo. After negating the weather to my advantage, I switched, but Pokenerd got crit immediately, and then barely lifted Flare Blitz, before finishing off the skinny cow for her only kill of the fight.
Lopunny entered. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's back up here a little bit, okay? A Fire-type Elite Four member with a... This is the third time I tried the same bit. Oh, Toxic Spikes come in clutch and poison the Rabbit. King of Goo is eventually able to make her fall with Waterfall. The dumbest of all fighting starters enters and just goes for Mach Punch, as my Charm Weaken EQ doesn't even do half. I switch into Gengar on a random Thunder Punch and finish the monkey off with a Shadow Ball. Nightmare of all Blue Spaghetti is out next, but goes down to a single Shadow Ball. Then I recover up with King of Goo and once again miss the range on Steelix. Come on. They cannot. Oh my god. 30! It's 30! Oh no! Okay, that's just annoying. Like, the thing you're doing right now is annoying. Stop. Okay, and that is the third quarter of the Elite Four. Let's enter the last room. And I advance to Lucian and his super annoying Taco Bell promo looking menace of a Pokemon. Mr. Mime goes down to a Shadow Ball. And then, okay, the big guns immediately. Nice. Sadly, I am outspeeding them. Oh, I'm not. Okay. So my calc is wrong, but this doesn't kill. This kills. It's a guaranteed kill. But Shadow Ball takes him out, and ding dong, who's that? Well, just the king of all tanky Pokemon, ready to screw with my day. First, I go into Vermdef for Thunder Wave on a Hard Psychic, and Bronzong starts setting out. Oh boy. I mean, that's not good, that just will live longer now, but... Salamandi almost dies, but goes for a Yui on it, and King of Goose sets up Rain. Then, he starts slowly chipping away. That is better damage than I thought it would be. The original footage of this Lucian fight alone was around 38 minutes, solely because of this dumb piece of scrap metal. We didn't hit it, but it's paralyzed. Holy shit. This is bad. Lucian even heals it for fuck's sake. But King of Goo was prepared with recovers, and eventually takes it down. Nope, that's even lower roll than before, but it's going for EQ. It might be out of sight. It's no way, but I cannot speak. It's no way it's out of psychics. Or he might be... I don't think if he used it. Dude, I'm having a stroke right now. I will have to do this in post-commentary because this is fucking awful. Girafarig gets returned to sender by Peter. And look at that, another familiar face enters. Yeah, I have a method for you now, buddy. And also maybe even a level up for Gengar. That would be pretty good. These fucking Elite Four members don't give any EXP, that's horrible. And with that, I've made it to the champion herself, the mighty Cynthia, with all of my precious subscriber mons still alive. Well, aside from Karel, but you get it. For the final showdown of the first Harenian subscriber lock. But that doesn't mean we're out of the woods. This last battle will be the true test of skill and luck for my silly little group. Let's begin, shall we? I don't think this would be fitting to do in a post-commentary, so I'll let you enjoy the live one. Okay, Cynthia will be really sweaty. Obviously Garchomp, the biggest threat by far on this team. But that's not to say that Lucario, for example, is not a threat. Or the fucking Gastrodon, for which I don't have a grass-type move, isn't a threat. So let's go in. Okay, Spiritomb, and we immediately go for the Silk Scarf boosted return with Scrappy. It should do around 60%. That's like 53, but like that's probably a low roll. Okay, that's fine. I'm not allowed to use items anyway, so it's perfect. Okay, it's one down. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking serious? That was the lowest roll possible, I guess. Because how... One was like 56 and the other one's like 34? I cannot risk Milk Drink on this. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Great. Actually amazing. Wasting Fluorosaurs on this is perfect. Come on, hit the range. Miltank, hit the fucking range. Do it. Do it. Kill it. Fuck. Okay, now I have to Milk Drink. It's fine. Just don't get the Omniboost. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If Cynthia doesn't heal, it doesn't matter if it gets the Omniboost, right? Okay, hitting Silverwind. No Omniboost. That's a crit. No Omniboost. Just heal again. Don't crit. Fine. Now we kill it. This should always bait out Lucario. Should be nothing less than Lucario. Okay, the first level up of this challenge in the Elite Four. Okay, let's go into Gengar. Aura Sphere or Earthquake? Come on, Aura Sphere or Earthquake? Nice. Great. Okay, now Psychic, and we really need the defense drop or a crit now, if we want Gengar to live. I don't really need him for this fight, but it would be nicer to have him. Defense drop? Yes! Okay. Dragon Pulse, perfect. That will do like 50. More, like 70. Or like half, what the fuck? That's exactly 70. So, I'm not sure if I kill from this range anyway. Hopefully. Come on, Gengar. Redeem yourself. Do it. Keep yourself alive by killing this fucking asshole. Do it. Do it. Oh my god, that's 1 HP. That's like 1 HP, dude. Okay. See ya, my friend. You didn't come through at the end, but you carried us the hell out of this run. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this outspeeds. It now depends if she heals him. She doesn't. Okay. Lucario falls. Nice. So it's 5-4 now. Garchomp. Okay. I think we need to sack to bring Tentacool out safely. I'm definitely going for a turn here. For the chance to crit kill it. EQ, that's fine. That's completely fine, actually. Oh, I fucked up. I clicked Gengar, not Garchomp. In the calcs. That's still a good damage. Now I go into this guy, in case he Giga Impacts or Earthquakes. Or Brick Break, okay. I mean, this AI is completely random, but there is no way it's going for Earthquake on this, right? If it even lives this move. I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Okay, nice. Wait, we get a few free U-turn. Ice Beam. Come on. Come on, live that. Live that. Please. Just hold. Tentacool hold. Do it. Do it, please. Hold. 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 Yes! This should be a kill. It's 70%. This is less than 70%. This is like 55. If I didn't forget, never mind, dice. I didn't. Nice. Okay. The biggest threat is down. Gastrodon. I mean, we could now sack like the entire team. I'm going here. I need to 1v1 his Gastrodon with my Gastrodon. Didn't miss Stone Edge, okay. It's completely fine though. I should be outspeeding his Garchomp, Gastrodon. I'm 3 levels higher. Okay, flinch. That would be like crazy. Didn't flinch. Hit Muddy Water, okay. No accuracy drop, please. Nice, I'll just recover that. Flash Bomb, okay, just cycles through all of its moves. She switched into Roserade, huh? Yep. Should have Ice Beamed, okay, it's never mind. Like, I couldn't know that. Why is it switching? I'm pretty sure I'm slower than that, though. Okay, that's still a good amount of damage. This was my starter, yes, but we never got to evolve it. Okay, Gligar. Yeah. You didn't do anything, but still. You will be always in my heart as a member of my first subscriber lock. Okay, we now kill it with Ice Beam. Hopefully. I mean, it's level 60. It's 3 levels below me. And Tentacruel did just kill Garchomp. Okay, nice. That's a crit. I don't think that crit mattered, though. Is Gastrodon coming back out now? I'll just go back here. Oh my god, it guessed correctly my switch. Fuck that. Don't reduce my accuracy, please. Nice.
This Gastrodon took forever, so let me just skip a little.
I'm risking that, fuck it. I mean, at this point she doesn't have more food source, I don't think. And I can kill it with Miltank and heal up. If this dies. Okay, Sludge Bomb, it doesn't die. Okay, didn't miss. Nice, Gastrodon falls. Oh, now I crit. Nice. Great. Amazing. It's just melodic now. Yeah, I think this is fine. We can switch, right? I think this is the last, since this is the last Pokemon we won. Okay, don't freeze. Don't do it. Don't freeze. Discharge. Oh, it's setting up healing. Okay. That's a crit, no? That's not a crit? Okay, we won. That's super easy. Okay, Ampharos. Finish it. Just don't get frozen. Don't get frozen right now. That would be kind of bad. Because I would probably have to sack you. Nice. Fry that fucking fish. Do it. She's the same level as you. Do it. Let's go. And that's it.
Yeah, I don't think there will be another date with Cynthia after this.
I mean, yeah, just half of my team survived, but we pulled it off.
But with that, I've beaten my first ever subscriber lock and had a lot of fun doing it. I definitely plan on reaching out to my community more in future videos, so be sure to secure your place in it by subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell to get notified about all future uploads. And now, my job is done, so I'll see you next time.
Yeah, Miltank definitely carried this entire run. And I forgot about Gastrodon, which definitely was, along with Miltank, I think, the MVP of this run.